Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing very well, but you know who's not doing very well? Australia. Australia is on fire. I'm pretty sure you've all seen it on Instagram, all over social media. Australia is burning, and with it, most of the wildlife as well, and people's houses are gone up in flames. People have lost everything, but as well, we're after losing over 500 million animals. So in this video, I have decided to show you how we can help with the devastation to the animal population and animal rescue in Australia. So my friends definitely linked me to a Facebook post, which I will also link down below because it has all the instructions and the patterns and the sizings. So basically what I'm trying to say is that the animal rescue people in Australia that are looking after the burn victims in the fires, like all the koalas and kangaroos and bats and everything, they need swaddling and bedding for their animals. So they're looking for bat wraps, they're looking for joey pouches, so like kangaroo pouches for babies, and they have a whole range of sizes and a size chart on the Facebook page, so that's why I'm going to link everything down below. And I'm doing my own step-by-step video in accordance with the Facebook post on how you can make your own bat wraps and joey pouches. So this is essentially a call to arms to all the sewers out there, all the knitters. Let's get involved and try do something good for the planet for once in our lives, because we're going to shit, people. We're really just going to shit. So this is a bat wrap. It's essentially like a sleeping bag. So up here is stuffed, so basically the bat lies on this part, and then you can wrap this around to make a little snuggy burrito for the bat to rest in. And then we have the joey pouches. So it's essentially like, this is the joey pouch, this is a large one, and it has a liner to go inside it that's nice and soft. And the most important thing to do with these is to use 100% natural fibers. So I'm using flannel, cotton flannel, and if you're not sure whether your fabrics are natural fibers or synthetic fibers, because you definitely don't want polyester for the likes of these, the way you can check is to take a small offcut or a scrap piece of your fabric and over a very safe sink, like a stainless steel sink, in a safe controlled environment, set it on fire. I know that's probably not what you're expecting, but the best way to test fabric is to set it on fire. If the fabric lights up and there's ash, that's a majority of natural fiber. So the fiber content in the fabric is majority natural fiber. If it ashes, if it goes melty and gloopy and hard, then it's synthetic fabric, so you should probably stay away from those. And a lot of like cottons and linens will have a bright orange flame and they'll smell like burning paper, whereas like wool will smell like barbecue because it comes from an animal, and it's the oils from the animal fur burning is what makes it smells like essentially smoky bacon. And then obviously polyester when burnt will have a really nasty chemically smell. So let's all get to it and get started on this video. I've already pre-cut my fabric to measure 25 centimeters by 60 centimeters when folded over. I've cut mine on the fold, but if you want to cut two separate pieces, by all means go ahead. Next, I'm going to mark 10 centimeters up from the bottom corner, and this is going to be roughly where we're going to put our pillow portion of the bat wrap. Starting from the 10 centimeter marking point, we're just going to sew down that long edge and then across the short edge at the bottom. sew along the other short end and then use your 10cm gap to flip the bat wrap right way out. At the 10cm marker, we're going to draw a line straight across with some pencil or chalk, and then we're going to sew straight across that line, and this is going to give us our pillow portion. Now it's time to stuff your pillow portion using your 10cm gap that you left earlier. Use some hollow fibre or scrap fabrics, but don't make it too hard, don't overstuff. Once you're done, simply fold the raw edges in on themselves and top stitch around the entire bat wrap. In order to make good strong joey pouches, we need to sew them with a French seam, and this eliminates the raw edges. So in order to do that, we need to lay our fabric wrong sides together, which is the total opposite of every other time I tell you to sew something right sides together. So do everything wrong sides together first, sew around the edges leaving the top edge open, and then trim away your excess fabric very tight to the stitch line, but be careful not to cut open your stitches. Once you've trimmed your excess seam allowance, flip your pouch the other way around, and then what we're going to do is very carefully and slowly sew around the edge again that we've sewn, so that the raw edge is actually being encased in the fabric, and this is essentially a French seam. The lining is put together the exact same way as the outer shell. The only difference with the lining is that it's 5 centimeters taller, and this allows it to be folded down over the outer joey pouch. And then once you've done that, just do a rolled hem around the top of each one and you're done. So there you have it. That's one of the ways that you can help with the Australian bushfires. It's a really serious problem, and also if you're able to donate money, please do. I know it's not the easiest and people don't have the money and it's straight after Christmas, but if you can donate anything at all, please do. And as always, if you like this channel, make sure to like, comment and subscribe, and I will be posting more videos more regularly. Can't talk. And right, I'm gonna leave it here, guys. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.